Ken Trahan with Lenny Vangilder. It's our First NBC Bank Weekend Review, brought to you by First NBC Bank with 39 locations throughout Southeast Louisiana and into the Florida Panhandle. That's First NBC Bank, proud sponsor of SportsNOLA.com. What a strange weekend it was. No Saints game, no Tulane game, no LSU game. A lot of wives were either very happy or not very happy at all because their husbands were around and, I don't know, probably watching football anyway.
No, you saw two high school games on Saturday, so with a lot of very good players and teams, and obviously I think it gave some people who wouldn't ordinarily be in the spotlight a chance to be in the spotlight, but I guess things will revert back to normal this week. Saints back, Tulane back, LSU back, all at home, all on different days. Tulane plays Friday, LSU Saturday, Saints Sunday, so everybody gets their day and everybody gets a chance to get a little normalcy back, if you will.
And we'll find out more about LSU as we move forward in terms of what's going to happen. That could change at any point in time. Stay tuned to SportsNOLA.com. We'll let you know. With regard to Tulane, obviously they step up in class Friday night against Memphis this week, and that is a good football team they're playing. It's at home. And Lenny, after watching what Navy did to Houston this past weekend, maybe there's even more room for encouragement for Tulane supporters.
Yeah, I was very impressed with the performance that Navy put on. And I saw the Navy-Tulane game in person. And look, Tulane did a very nice job defending Navy. Now, Navy is going to do what they're going to do. There's no doubt about that. But you're right. That does make some of that look better. And look, Wake Forest continues to do well. That's the two teams that have beaten Tulane this year. And it's certainly an encouraging sign. You wrote it last week. Look, this is a program that seems to be headed in the right direction under Willie Fritz. Still 3-2. You still got 7 games to play now. Your off week is gone. He did a nice job of quickly adjusting the schedule to basically give them what would in effect have been their schedule during a bye week. Came back to practice Sunday night to get ready for this Friday night game against Memphis.
As for LSU, after the strange weekend that took place, they've got the Curly Holman Bowl coming up this week.
Haven't played since back then in 1994 when Curly basically won himself the LSU job by going into Baton Rouge and beating LSU. So, listen, this is a game that Southern Miss gave up over 50 on Saturday to UTSA. Nothing against UTSA. Frank Wilson's doing a great job over there. But LSU should be able to hang a number on Southern Miss. You saw what they were able to do offensively against Missouri a couple of Saturdays ago. The new priorities, if you will, on offense with Coach Ogeron and Coach Ensminger making the calls now. You would expect to see more of the same.
Would think that would be the case. The Saints, of course, had the week off and have Carolina in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome on Sunday. And the whole theme for the Saints is get healthier, get better, in that order. Because with the extra week, you figure that they're going to be able to get 1 or 2 guys back that they didn't have previously.
That, and you're facing a Carolina team who's going to have a short week. Carolina's playing Monday night against Tampa Bay, and so they will be dealing with trying to bounce back off a short week, having to travel to New Orleans for the game. And look, you got to take advantage of that situation. Hasn't worked out this way the last couple of years, but up until then, Sean Payton made those adjustments about how he treated the bye week and started to do some things really well. You saw a really refreshed team coming out after the bye most years. Again, the last 2 years excluded. Are they going to play back to some of that earlier form, or are we going to see more of the same what we've seen the last 2 years? That's what we'll have to find out on Sunday.
High school football, another great week coming up via SportsNOLA.com. Of course, our scoreboards on Friday night in conjunction with the original, but we have games coming up as well. And it's going to be another great week with a couple of really good games that we'll have via SportsNOLA.com and WHNO TV.
Right. It's a doubleheader this week on the First NBC Bank Prep Showcase. First chance for us to feature this great rivalry Friday night. St. James and Lutcher, rematch of the Class 3A championship game a year ago. A lot of the same names and faces are back. Get a chance to make our way down to Lutcher for the first time. That'll be Friday night live at SportsNOLA. You can watch the re-air Saturday at noon on WHNO. Then Saturday afternoon at 2:30, it's a huge one in the Catholic League. John Curtis and St. Aug from Tad Gormley. It'll be live at 2:30 on SportsNOLA, or you can catch the re-air at 6 o'clock Saturday evening on WHNO.
Special, to be certain, And then, of course, we'll have a Saturday night game, Rummel and Jesuit live on WGSO 990 AM, and watch the stream at SportsNOLA too. So a great week of high school football per usual. Check out SportsNOLA TV Monday night at 6 p.m., where we'll talk about a lot of this on WHNO TV 20. I think that about does it.
I think it does.
Have a good week.
We will see you later this week.
That's our First NBC Bank Weekend Review, brought to you by First NBC Bank, with 39 locations throughout the greater New Orleans area and beyond. That's First NBC Bank, proud sponsor of SportsNOLA.com. For Lenny, I'm Kenny. Have a great week, and God bless you.